Welcome to Noise with Ivan. I wanted to uh I wanted to show off some of the new releases and stuff like this. I don't tend to go over, and by the way, I've been overseas. I'm freezing cold. I just got back and luckily my girlfriend has a hobby of crochet, so I'm this I'm feeling okay even though the weather's a lot for me. I don't do well, we recently had professional uh printings of these, and you've heard me, if you watch Noise with Ivan, you've heard me mention these releases many times. I know I said this one, even though this is probably the most standout one, who doesn't have, I mean, this is the only one that doesn't have a big history on Gates of Hypnos that popped out of nowhere. I always say DR and D or instead of HR and D or something wrong. I usually say the name wrong because it's letters. Um, but yeah, I've definitely screwed that up a couple times. So these, I should say, the tapes, I am not taking these out of the plastic because I want to ship them to you like this. If you ordered them or if you have ordered them, these were up for pre-order for a while. There's only five CDs, five tapes of each one of the albums. We don't sell more than five of anything, so that is why it is that way. You can also get the full the first few releases that we did, maybe the first 15 or so, as a bundle. I have three bundles left of the first group of stuff, and that's going to be the last copy of a few things. Um, but yeah, but we always have plenty of CDs available. If you want them cheap, we sell them for like $3 each. Some of those releases, any of my stuff, and a lot of State of Ritual stuff is all cheap. So yep. Samira did the art on this one, so that's why it has the little Saturn fell logo kind of going on there. She said she would send me a package. I sent her a bunch of stuff for a trade. I never got that. And I would have planned on doing that with this. And I should say I'm showing you the it basically has the album cover on the A side and then the Knot of the Flesh logo on the B side. I didn't know what to put, and we asked the artists what they wanted, and they didn't say anything. So we didn't put a whole lot of design work into it. Like I said, Samira made that for MGI, and I made the tape covers for the rest of them because I had the Kunaki thing finally. So yeah, as you can see, that's the album cover there, and on the other side like this, it's the Knot of the Flesh logo. Does it look pristine? No, it doesn't look pristine. Um, it's just to show you what the A side and B side is. Um, but yeah, it's really interesting to see how these kind of professionally made tapes came out. Did I already show that one? Yeah, I didn't show the Life is Suffering one. Hopefully I can pull that one here. Because I don't know. These are not unmarked. I should mark them as I'm doing it, but this is Life is Suffering. Life is Suffering looks really good on the side. I like anything that's bold like that because when you look at somebody's shelf, this is the kind of tape you're going to read it and you're going to say that tape says Life is Suffering. So there's a certain type of font that just works on the side of tapes and that's it. Yes, this one looks really good. I like that style. It's really tough when you don't really have any communication with the artist and you've never done anything like that before. Um, to decide, but I kind of got a format going. I don't know if we're going to be doing anything like this Kunaki again. I'm going to show you the CDs in a second, but it's really cool to see, this would normally be a very Xeroxy looking thing. It would normally have the DIY look to it. So it's cool to see it professionally printed, but that's just not It's kind of heartbreaking because it's just not what we do. It's not my style, not the not of the flesh way. But do we sell stuff the not of the flesh way? No, but I don't think these didn't sell well either. Um, we didn't have any sales on these. We didn't get pre-orders. We kind of just lost money on it. So we hope that you buy these now that they're made and we can post a picture of what the actual product is. And I'll be doing that throughout the next few days. I've been taking a lot of pictures of uh, stuff and posting it on the Not of the Flesh Instagram. This is not what my YouTube channel is. My YouTube channel used to be only me talking about physical releases, because I had kind of gotten a collection together. I thought that I was new to 3-inch CDs, and they were cool and exciting. But at this time, I only really do collection videos, either as YouTube shorts or but mostly I just take pictures of CDRs, cassettes, whatever's coming in or leaving my collection, what we're making. I don't have stuff leaving my collection really. Um, but yeah, the stuff that goes in my collection, I usually post it online. I've been trying to get, this is the wrong box. I usually post it on the Not of the Flesh Instagram page. It should be Not of the Flesh label on Instagram, and I'll edit that in here and show some of the things I've been posting. I also got a package recently, and I thought that this stuff would be in here, and it's not. So I'll be back. Um, so this is the little box that used to be a Magic the Gathering collecting box. I never played it myself. I was a big Yu-Gi-Oh guy. Though. So yeah. Oh, I didn't mention. I've got some of the Janky Funeral releases in here. I did a trade with him as well. I haven't shown it on Noise with Ivan. Again, if you want to just follow the Not of the Flesh Instagram, if you want to watch a lot of collecting stuff, I don't cover everything here on Noise with Ivan. Yeah, so he hooked me up with a significant, oh gosh, a significant trade, and I sent him some things back, and we of course both did collaborative posts. This was something previously from Flugazi. I didn't do a trade originally with Flugazi, but he did send me this 3-inch. What I did, the first time I traded with Fugazi, it was just me saying, listen, if you want to trade, we can trade, or I can give you $50 and you can give me just a bunch of stuff. And I did that with a couple Gorenoise labels. And they did that. That's how I got this sort of thin DIY collection going at the beginning. This is the Toxic Mega Colon CDR that I got. I don't know. It was an eBay lot I think I bought that I got that from. Which don't buy if I can give you any advice, don't buy noise if you're collecting noise or gore noise or stuff like that. Don't buy it on eBay. I'm sorry that I did it. There are some artists like I mentioned this in a video a couple videos back. There are some artists like that sell noise CDs in bulk on eBay that just make CDs in bulk like that. But I've never been. My reason for saying that is that they basically do what I did with all those labels, like getting a collection started, but they only do it so that they can resell it at a higher price. Um, that's most of what noise CDs, CDRs, and stuff like that. You can buy this stuff on eBay if you look it up. Don't do that. There are plenty of labels that will sell it to you for cheaper than those people are selling it to you. They'll be like super rare because it's one of only 5 copies. It's one of only 5 copies because they make so many different releases. Um, just get to know people. Just talk to people. Say, I'll give you this. Can you give me a cheaper deal? Can you sell it to me in bulk? Everybody's trying to sell noise CDs. just ask, make friends, right? That's the good thing about it. Um, you don't have to go to eBay and buy lots. Don't even look at the stuff on eBay. Sometimes you'll feel like, "Ooh, this might be a good deal," and you can ask for you can like make an offer on eBay because no one can sell stuff, and they'll probably give it to you. But you want to support the labels, support the artists, and spend less money and support more artists. No one's making money off of making CDs. They're just doing it because they love it and this stuff has to go somewhere. We can't make it if we don't make at least enough money to keep making it, and if we run out of room, right? And it's just a discouraging thing if no one wants it. We're glad that you want it, labels like us. But anyway, speaking of that, Flugazi hooked me up with, and I don't know any of these artists. I'm sorry, guys. I haven't listened to it yet. If I do, oh, this is a Fermented Cadaver release. Yeah, there's a handful of these little Gorenoise labels. I haven't been into it, and this showed up while I was abroad. Abroad? Um, Overseas, and yeah, I like abroad better. So I'm happy to finally be able to whip these out. I don't know how they're getting the cut ones. I don't know if they're cheaper or what, but all the Gorenoise labels do have been releasing them, and it looks like a cassette probably when you're buying stuff. I should keep it. Another Fermented Cadaver. I thought that he might have rebranded because I thought that when I asked him about the 3 inches that he had, he offered 3 inches that were they were 3 inches that were on the Flugazi label. But I think Fermented Lab Cadaver is a whole different label. So I'm wondering if he traded with Fermented Cadaver and was just selling that stuff from his Bandcamp page. I don't know. This is on the Flugazi label, this here. But I really thought that he was making those ones. So anyway, I'm not a big Gorenoise guy, but I do um I like it. I like collecting, and I like the it's just a cultural thing. It's a part of our generation. Oh, this one's on Gorecom. Interesting. So anyway, a nice little grouping there of CDRs that I got, 3 inch CDRs that I got from him in my massive 3 inch collection. Um, you know, so I thought that I would go ahead and hook you up with a little bit of information about that. This could be its own video. Again, if you want to check this stuff out, um, just go to the Instagram page. Um, not of the follow the Not of the Flesh label Instagram, and I'm um always doing trades. Trades have become a very common thing, something that I was always looking for when I first started with this kind of stuff. I've calmed down a lot with it now, but I get a lot more offers now, so that's really cool. So if you want to see trades, check them out at the Not of the Flesh label page, the Instagram page. If you're a label that wants to trade, just reach out to me or Shremo at Gates of Hypnos. If you would like to buy any of the Not of the Flesh stuff that we've released, like this split Oleon and Mannequin right here, or any of these Contrite Hearts, uh, or the Bear Pills 3 inch. These I'm just showing all over 3 inches because I don't have any of the other stuff out here or hanging on by a thread on a 3 inch CD. If you'd like to buy any of that stuff, we sell relatively cheap DIY CDRs and everything that I just showed from this box. I was like, I don't know if that shows my address or not. Everything that I just showed from this box will be available there. This video will probably not be out until that time. Um, So you guys are all good to if you want our stuff, it's at notoftheflesh.bandcamp.com. If you want to just listen to stuff, Gates of Hypnos and Sado Rituals and Militant Liturgy. If you want to listen to my stuff, please do. It's on all platforms. It benefits me probably the most if you listen to my music on YouTube because it does. And that's the only thing I make money off of is yeah. And if there's any recommendations or questions, thank you so much for watching. Um, yeah, the community that watches these, there are people, you know who you are. It just lights up my day when I see that you guys are involved in this. It can really be, or that people are enjoying this. It can really be a, a difficult thing to make noise music all the time, or put a lot of work into this kind of stuff and not have anybody appreciate it. And we've all been there, but we just have to enjoy it, and I've gotten to that point because of everyone's support. So I thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And keep listening to more new interesting things. Keep expanding your palette. Um, I don't want to by any means encourage you just to be a fan of me, but a lot of things. I also want to encourage you to read your Bible. Godspeed.